guys, welcome. This is a general reading for the collective of Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. How are you, Leo? Good to be here with you. The cosmos is kind of quiet. All personal planets are in signs that they rule, and they're all direct. That gives us a little bit of a breather. So even though there are other things going on, always with the moon, but the impact is like we can kind of weather it. We can kind of go with the flow. So that's good. We're coming to the end of Gemini season, and on the 21st, we will move into Cancer season, which is also solstice. So that's a powerful day. I kind of feel it's the coolest day of the year. I also like 8/8. I also like Lionsgate. So we've got that. But second to that, I like solstice. And most available light here in the Northern Hemisphere, most available darkness in the Southern Hemisphere is sort of how I like to put it. So I'll probably do a special reading about that. Also, I do now have monthly subscriptions for the extendeds. There are 2 links below because there are 2 different options if you want to check it out. If you happen to grab extendeds, it might prove to be a little bit more of a financial savings for some of you. Okay, so check it out. Here we go. Pulling from Starry Beginnings for Leos. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. You can be here as a cross watcher. Sometimes I'm talking directly to a cross watcher. As always, you can flip the energies around as needed. Lovely. Card 44. That's a master number. Explore, love, create. The only thing that holds you back is you. The only thing holding you back, Leo, is you. Explore, love, create. I like it. Something to kind of wake up the senses. You do rule the house of creativity, by the way, Leo. Lots of artists, actors, and singers happen to be Leos. Lots of them. Okay, yeah, that center stage thing. Right? Basking in the attention. So I will pull the cards and then I'll walk you through it. I like that you're smack in the middle of your reading here. That's always a good sign. That center card is what supports you, what's crowning you, and it is your card, Leo. We have a lot of major arcana here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 out of 9 cards. Card on the bottom, however, is the 5 of Pentacles. So it feels to me like just with the overall energy being the 5 of Pentacles, some measure of instability, insecurity, feeling kind of left out in the cold, discarded, cast aside. Could be a question about value and worth, or feeling devalued, if that makes sense. So I'm keeping that over here. First card out is the present situation. We've got a Page of Swords. So this is about information, right? Either looking for it, waiting for it, seeking it somehow, message coming to you. Usually this card to me is more about curiosity. Somebody being very curious about what's going on with somebody else. So I think that's interesting because what's challenging for you here is another page, the Page of Wands. So it would look a little something like that. And the Page of Wands is usually when we're talking about information or communication, which the pages are messengers, it's usually good news. Somebody bringing in some measure of good news. But I feel like there's curiosity around it because you haven't probably heard much of anything. The root of the issue, what's in your unconscious awareness, the 6 of Swords, something about peace of mind, trying to get away from some turbulent experience. I'm thinking of this 5 of Pentacles, feeling a little bit more calm, things moving forward without any disturbance. Yeah. I feel like there's something here that It isn't running your life right now. But if this was resolved, if this part was resolved, meaning if you got some good news, that would resolve the issue of the tension and the turbulence, and it would allow you to move forward freely with clear thought and some peace of mind. I like that. Now, in the past, we have the Emperor, so that is the realm of the divine masculine. It can also be about taking control and just kind of jumping in the driver's seat of your own life. So it could be you, it could be your divine counterpart. Here in the center, again, what's supporting you, what's crowning you is the sun. It's about your happiness. It is a card of success, and like all of your conscious awareness is being represented here by your own energy, Leo, by your ruling planet. So that's really like an extra zhuzh of support. Here we go. In the future, we have the beautiful divine feminine. So past is the masculine, future is the feminine. In the middle is a whole heck of a lot of happiness. I like it. Spirit's message to you, the advice. You got all the tools you need at your disposal to manifest your desired outcome, what it is you're trying to achieve, what you set your intentions around. So there's something positive here. I'm hoping that we get some good clarifiers to explain what Spirit's message is in the hidden energies. I know, Wheel of Fortune. So this might just be talking about the hand of fate, right? This is Sagittarian energy ruled by Jupiter, the planet of good luck and expansion. Yeah, sometimes pleasant surprises, but it feels to me like the hand of fate is operating behind the scenes, hidden from your conscious awareness. And here is the opportunity or the outcome going forward. We've got reconciliation. This came out in the morning musing for you in a prominent position. Reconciliation, second chances, reunion, the just judgment card can be something very enlightening, can be a moment of awakening. It's sort of like you're being called back up, answering the call of the past life soulmate, and here it is, right? So I'm feeling like there's something about to happen here. The good news hasn't come in yet. That's part of the challenge. Once it does, I feel like you get an answer to an unresolved question, and you get a little bit of peace of mind. So that's where I'm starting. All right, so let's look at the Five of Pentacles first. My throat is a little scratchy today. I'm not sure why. Comes and goes. Wow. Another page comes out. So there's something more you need to learn for sure, which is why the Page of Swords is here. We've got all this energy around rejection, regret, sorrow, mistakes of the past. And I feel as if this has been going on for a long time. Fives are about change, and sometimes they represent, sometimes change is not easy, it's bumpy. And I'm feeling like this has been going on for a long time. But there's something more you have to learn with this little Page of Pentacles underneath. As a message, it's coming in to say, yeah, you're kind of in this perpetual state of change where nothing really grows, nothing really shows you the results of your labor. You're not getting the fruits of your labor. It's almost like the Seven of Pentacles coming out reversed, saying, yeah, this phase of instability, it's not feeling as much about insecurity as it is just like things not being resolved and therefore not being able to access the warmth of this beautiful connection. I mean, that's just gorgeous. And I kind of think it's hard when you're in that state of regret and sadness and sorrow and grief and loss and questions around worth and value with the Five of Pentacles. So I don't know if this is you. This could be your divine counterpart in this energy, whether you're here as the Leo or the Cross Watcher. I mean, take it as it resonates is what I'm trying to say. So let's look at the Page of Swords and the Page of Wands. Yeah. Wow. Well, we get more fives. So the curiosity here, Five of Pentacles, Five of Swords, And there's the Three of Cups. So, it might be challenging. You're looking for some good news, maybe a cause for celebration, that Three of Cups being underneath. But I definitely feel like it's a big, huge, fat question mark. The curiosity is about this status of the Five of Pentacles with the Five of Cups, with the Five of Swords now. The only five we're missing is the Five of Wands, which is out and out conflict. But there's something here that feels like it was perceived and experienced as a defeat. Something got the better of you. Something got the better of you. And it's almost like you're just kind of looking for just a little glimmer of something to bring about some measure of good news that can change that dynamic. Now, this could all be about third-party energy. That's always possible. But it isn't, again, it feels like that's been dealt with because it's under the deck. So it's sort of roaming around in unconscious awareness. It could be the cause of all this instability and regret. The sense of sabotage even. But you want to move beyond it, that's for sure. That's what's roaming around in your unconscious here. Perfect. So, being that this is underneath, this is something that, is sort of, again, you're not leading with this energy, but it's something that you're processing, maybe during your sleep, sometimes through astral travel even. We have three heavy hitting major arcana here. We've got the Hermit. So this is your wisdom. Both of these cards are wisdom. This is insight, introspection, taking the time, going off the grid, really examining yourself. Lifting the hood of the car of your life and saying what's going on under here and what needs to be degunked, right? And with Temperance, there's more wisdom there, but it's a different kind of wisdom. It's the wisdom of self-control and self-restraint and patience and trusting and knowing that in time, all energies come into flow and balance. So it's very wise. And then underneath is the Hierophant, which also came out this morning. And it seemed like a little bit of a cast off, but now it's here twice. So I may be talking to someone. It is a general reading, so it isn't going to resonate for everyone. Just take what speaks to you, leave the rest. I forgot to say that at the beginning. But if this is your storyline, you may be dealing with somebody who is committed elsewhere. And you may have been dealing with a third-party scenario, something that did not go very well or did not end up in your favor. Leaving you on the outside looking in, feeling despondent, disappointed, looking for information, waiting for some good news so you can move forward, but knowing that you kind of have to just hang tight. I feel you've been, there's Virgo right there. You've been on this solitary journey. Yeah. Let me look at the Emperor. Yeah, in the past, this egoic resistance on the part of the Emperor, there's that Page of Swords. I don't think you had a clue. I don't think you got any truth out of this person. I feel like you were kind of keeping hope alive, that you'd sort it out, that they'd come forward with some kind of truth of what their experience was, what they were going through, but I don't think it manifested. I really don't. So while we have the Star there underneath, I feel like it wasn't to the degree that you required healing at that moment. Maybe that came later on. But certainly kind of keeping hope alive that you would get a clue. Page of Swords is the Spire Detective of the Tarot as to why this Divine Masculine was so resistant. Oof. Let's look at the Sun. What's crowning you now? Whoa. with the Knight of Wands telling me that on some level, a return, I always see the Knight of Wands as the in and out energy, but lately it's been just coming through as that energy, that Jupiter in Aries kind of energy. Jupiter rules Sagittarius. This is a card of Sagittarius. So it's almost like those who have been kind of laying low and holding back, and whether they're in hermit mode or in some measure of instability at this time or filled with regret, whatever it is, like this is that opportunity to like, I'm going to chase my happiness. I'm going to chase my happiness. And then we've got the Devil and we've got the Queen of Swords underneath. So I feel like here we are in a search for truth. Like what the heck was that about? Right? What's that? It feels like it's just negative karma that's trying to be dealt with, understood, deconstructed, leading with the beautiful energy of the sun, which kind of floods the basement with light, right? This is the basement. And taking the action needed to bring that about. So I do feel like your happiness is now paramount. And there's this curiosity coming in from the Page of Swords, looking for information in the past that you didn't get, but hoping you get an opportunity in the near future. Queen of Swords. Ask your questions. Truth seeker, truth teller. Just give me the facts, ma'am. So it almost feels like that's something that it may be coming through by way of divine feminine energy. Like meaning that the Queen of Swords and the Empress are the same person. Let me see. Oh my goodness, yes. Interesting. I'm going to go back to the Queen of Swords here for a minute, Leo. I feel almost as if this Queen of Swords coming from under the deck is saying, yeah, trust but verify. You know, I'm going to remain very practical, very cerebral about this. I'm looking for information. I'm trying to find some truth about some very dark, shadowy energy here. And then in the future, we've got this beautiful, gorgeous Empress. And what do we have? Seven of Swords, Hanged Man, and Queen of Wands. So this feels connected to past readings that I've done for you, Leo. It does feel third party. It does feel like there's karmic partner energy. And someone here is trying to figure out, am I dealing with, am I dealing with someone I can trust, or am I just dealing with a player? Am I just dealing with somebody who has really bad intentions toward me? And as always, you could be here as a cross watcher, and that could have been a message just for you. So we've got the Hanged Man. Hanged Man is like, I'm not going to take any action. I'm going to examine this situation from a safe distance. And that's what I feel this Empress is saying is, yes, there's unconditional love. Yes, I really want to understand what happened with my divine masculine, but I'm not going to take any action. I'm just going to examine it from all angles and from a safe distance, from a safe vantage point, so I can get a handle on, is that Five of Swords still a thing? Am I still in any kind of danger here? Five of Swords, Seven of Swords. It just feels like there are too many questions unanswered, and it's continuing to breed a healthy amount of I don't want to say suspicion. How about skepticism? It's a better word vibrationally. A little bit skeptical. So staying in that Hanged Man, waiting for some enlightenment, trying to kind of give yourself enough time to examine what really has taken place all the way through to the present day. I know. Message from Spirit, though, is the Magician. Yeah, Ten of Wands, Death card, Two of Cups. So, since the message is about manifestation, what are we manifesting? We're manifesting an end of a burdensome cycle. right? Something here being transformed for the soulmates, for the twins. So I do feel you've got the tools that you need at your disposal. The Magician works with all 4 elements: earth, air, water, fire. And it's about feeling your own sense of magic, your own sense of personal efficacy to bring about desired outcomes. And if what you want is to just kind of let go of what's been very heavy here in this connection, very karmic in nature, could involve a third party. Queen of Wands. Now the Queen of Wands can be you, Leo, so I'm not making a big deal about it. I'm just feeling like it's been an ever-present force. There's been an energetic force in your readings that feels to me karmic in nature, and this would suggest, yeah, you can get rid of that. You can offload that. You can totally transform this connection. You've got everything you need at your disposal to make that happen. So again, it feels positive, and the next card out is the Wheel of Fortune and the hidden energies. There's something going on behind the scenes. That's why I'm saying, you know, there's some kind of fate and destiny operating behind the scenes. In your favor. Wow. It is a fated connection. Here we go, Leo. The Sun, High Priestess, 6 of Cups. I said in the morning musing, High Priestess was there twice, and it was the anchor card position, which was sort of the theme of the reading. I've been feeling the two of you, past life soulmates, Emperor and Empress, communicating at 5D. That's what I've been feeling. I feel like you're not in physical connection right now. You're in energetic connection. There may be separation, but you know, your happiness here, this Sun, that what you're trying to, the desired outcome is your happiness, and fate is stepping in behind the scenes. And that's why Spirit is saying, yeah, be reminded of your own magic to create your own desired outcome here. And if that is reconciliation, second chances, redemption, well, there you have it. I do feel like I'm speaking to a divine feminine, regardless of your sun sign. It's just the way it's coming through, and I feel it all hinges on the Empress in the future having this sort of healthy respect for sorting out, am I safe with this person? Am I, you know, dealing with someone I can trust? What was that about? And sort of, you know, maintaining a safe distance as they explore, as this feminine explores the full range of possibilities of what the present situation is, because I don't think you know. That's why there's a lot of Page of Swords energy here. So what's coming up? Possibilities, outcome, or opportunity going forward. Two of Pentacles, right? The jury's out. Somebody may be feeling torn. Here's a little Virgo energy in the Nine of Pentacles. That was the overall energy for the reading this morning. And I was calling attention to the Nine of Pentacles. I didn't even mention the Virgo part of it, but this is a single person, but it's somebody who's fully empowered and kind of comfortable on their own and making their own way in life, and, you know, unapologetic about their choices and how they live their life, and calling into them by virtue of the law of attraction, all their own creature comfort. So if you are here as this Virgo-esque energy of the Nine of Pentacles on your own, independent but still divine feminine presence, yeah, you may be torn, like, I don't know if I want reconciliation or not. Maybe if this person was invested in the connection. So I do feel like Two of Pentacles to the Three of Pentacles with the 9 in between is almost as if there's like this, I'm in wait and see. Hanged Man, wait and see. Two of Pentacles timing card, wait and see, with the Three of Pentacles underneath. If this is something this person wants to work on, I'll be cooperative. I'll work on it with them. That's what I think I see there. Okay, so really interesting reading. Ace of Cups on the bottom of the clarifying deck, so that's encouraging. But what I want to do in the extended, and I'm going to tell you all the astrology that showed up here in a second, but in the extended, I'm operating off of this reading, but I'm looking at your person, how they show up presently, like how are they showing up over here. We've got some Five of Pentacles. That could be you, that could be them, but We'll get a better understanding. What's their take on the situation? How does it look from their vantage point? How do they think about you, feel about you? How do they see you? What are their intentions toward you going forward? Another card from Spirit for advice on all that energy that comes through. So it's a pretty comprehensive extended. The link to that is below, but here's who showed up energetically in terms of the astrology. We have Virgo in the Hermit. Temperance is Sagittarius. Taurus in the Hierophant. The Emperor is Aries. Star is Aquarius. The Sun is you, Leo. We have Sagittarius in the Knight of Wands. Capricorn in the Devil. Queen of Swords can be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. The Empress is Taurus and Libra. Hanged Man is Pisces. Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We've got the Magician is Virgo and Gemini. The Death card is Scorpio. The Wheel of Fortune is Sagittarius. The Sun is you again, Leo. That's the second time out. High Priestess is Pisces. Judgment is Scorpio. Nine of Pentacles is Virgo. Yeah, a lot of energy showed up. So that's what I have for you today. The link to the extended is below. I'll see you there in a second. Bye for now.